Welcome to Twitch.tv.
Can you say that sentence in your
EvilSqueegee.
most dramatic voice, Grant?
And from the asshole of the universe poured Nazis.
It's like from Kung Fury. That belongs in Kung Fury. Anyways.
Yeah.
Just wanted to go to the Supreme
All right,
Court.
so I have a question about the semantics of vampires in this world.
Still walked.
We've lost him. Give him.
Yeah, he's gotta finish this out now.
Hey.
No, I realized that, and I was like, oh crap, I'll wait.
Oh, shit, it's like somebody referenced Monty Python. Now we can't do anything
Coming to
productive.
theaters near you. Pluto Fairy is. Get down!
I'm sorry, Pluto. You got Arnolded.
Grunt.
It could be worse.
Starring Pluto Fairy.
It could be worse. Wait, like Terminator 2 Arnold or like current Governor
Get
Arnold?
down!
That would be Terminator Arnold.
Okay.
Action. Get down again!
That's
Okay, you had a question before I went off on my fucking
Okay. No worries. The vampires in this world. So going out of the sunlight. We're traveling by night, I'm assuming now.
Are you going to try to travel by night?
I'm assuming we need to get out of here, but before we get out of here, when I see like a sliver of light, I'm gonna am I gonna if I put just like a finger or two, or maybe like a hand in the sunlight, versus it burns. I'm assuming.
Okay, so as you put your hand in the sunlight, no, doesn't bother you.
You start to shine a little bit.
No.
Roll me a cult, and by a cult I mean knowledge, learning, lore.
Oh, hold on, I forgot to open my character sheet.
Logic.
What a terrible player I am.
The stat that tells you the things.
The knowledge. Learning?
Yes.
Okay. That's just a straight up D20.
Yes.
Well, you get advantage 17 for it.
Yeah?
So roll me an additional 0 dice and take the highest of those 0 bonus dice.
Come on, man. Help me out here. Okay. Here you go. Well, I got a 16.
Good job.
All right. So in all of your metal concerts and your freakoid friends and the weird shit you do, summonings and blah 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 blah, you've known a few vampire goths, right? And if there's something vampire goths like to talk about, it's different kinds of vampires, all right? And so you are well educated. You've got the Twilight vampire understanding. You know how it works in the Anne Rice universe, where vampires are actually just corpses possessed by spirits. You know about like the World of Darkness vampires, where the exact nature of vampirism isn't quite spelled out, but there's some rules about how it works. You know about the Bram Stoker stuff. You know all the different kinds of vampires, and there's this very common running theme where drinking the blood of a vampire only transforms you into a vampire if you are already dead. Instead, many different legends, myths, and theories about vampirism state that what you can do is you can drink the blood of a vampire and become addicted to it, but gain powers and stop aging. In a lot of places, this is called being a ghoul. You're not a vampire. You're like a superhuman sub-vampire creature.
Yeah, but I'm not. Okay, so that's
But
fine.
the ghoul's primary purpose in a lot of these myths and legends is actually to serve as the vampire's day guard. Right? Like having super soldiers look over your body while you sleep.
Right, while you're sleeping. Okay. Okay. No, that's cool then. Okay, and as long as I'm not sparkling, right? Good.
Roll me a D100.
No!
No, stop it!
I refuse to make this roll. What am I rolling?
D100.
1D100. 1D. Does it explode?
Yeah, why not?
Shit.
In the spirit of the system.
Ah!
A 47? Nah, it's not low enough to punish you with sparkling.
Okay. It's not a unique enough roll. It's not like a 300. Could you imagine?
What do you want? What do you want, Zhang?
Wow. Wow. No, fuck you. I was just going to say, you know what we could do? We could talk about beats and support, but no, fuck you. Sorry for trying to be helpful, prick. I'm just going to leave you hanging. Fine. Fuck off.
I see that Zangmak put on
That
his
was full
bitch
of
dance in the
resentment.
morning.
That was full of resentment right there.
right.
We're wearing the bitch pants today. You might not be the only one, Sarah.
I guess not.
Well, Zhang's dead.
All right, so
GG!
you guys are headed to the Bermuda Triangle. You going there by plane? Are you going there by boat?
Party plane?
Party plane!
Party plane. You guys, like, come on. I don't got a party boat. I got a
cannot.
party plane.
I cannot go by boat. I get seasick.
Okay. Well, I don't think there's a landing pad in the middle of the Bermuda Triangle. So we might need to charter a boat once we get to the Bahamas, by the way.
All right. Well,
I'm assuming
we can do a flyover at least. I would guess so.
Okay.
See what we can see.
Yeah.
Didn't we? So the information we had was it was. Do we know it's a biplane graveyard, or we just know he's in Bermuda Triangle? He's in the Bermuda Triangle.
You suspect it will be a biplane graveyard. Nobody's actually like you can't find any confirming texts or information that state that it is. But that's what the
Okay.
Don't you laugh at my confirming texts.
You said cunt. Anyways.
What?
Go back and listen. You said this is a confirming text. Great. Anyways.
Nice.
Okay,
Yeah,
but no platform. Like, nowhere to land. It's probably a whole bunch of biplanes. Okay, so we might actually have to fly to, like, a close-by island and charter a smaller boat.
Ugh, okay. Ugh.
Yeah.
By the way,
Because if there's planes, they also might be shooting them out of the sky.
That could be a problem.
possibly.
So,
What could I try to see what I know about the Bermuda Triangle in my research that I've done over European military history?
Go ahead. Roll. Ask your question. Yeah.
Would I have any knowledge of maybe what that area looked like prior to World War II, or around that same time?
Rumor had it that it was a secondary site for something just like the Stonehenge. Like it was another one of those inexplicable rock formations.
Okay. Do I know how big the island is?
It's no.
Okay. Sorry, I got nothing.
It's the same size as Stonehenge. Isn't that big?
No, it's not.
That's the only notable feature the island would have had before
Right.
World War II. The size of the island, well, if maybe it's a biplane graveyard, then it's got to be at least the size of like an airport or three.
I'll tell Grunt. Well, might be a little difficult to put it down, what with the weirdness that takes place there and all, but I think a plane could land on it.
alrighty. Worst case, we jump out of the plane in the ocean. Yeah!
That
All right.
sounds pretty metal, I
Somewhere
think.
off in the distance.
Sounds
there's
fucking
a-
brutal.
Metal, right? That's your adjective of choice? Did I say that right? Metal.
Metal.
Cool.
Brutal.
So the book that I have, when I wrote in the book, they have it. I think
I
Yep.
found it.
they found it. Yeah. Did anything get written back?
No, but the words that you wrote them, they sat on the page for a moment, and then they unwrote.
Okay. I'm gonna take the book and put it back on the shelf and not tell anybody I found it.
Yep.
Okay.
After we kind of start getting out of the vault, I'm gonna take Giles aside and I'm gonna say, I don't really know what happened to my stuff. Is there any chance that you have access to some explosives of some kind?
Sure, we're in Germany, right? Yeah, there'll be an outpost or something here that I can have access to some supplies. I'd have thought. So, sure. What specifically did you need?
Grenades, grenade launcher,
Okay,
rocket launcher in a pinch.
probably. Yeah. Anything else?
No, that's good.
Sure. Okay.
You got any, like, Kevlar vests? I'll fucking wear one of those under my shirt. I don't know what the fuck we're going into.
Sure.
I think
Yeah,
a couple of, that's not bad. I don't know if that'll do anything against the lich, but
I guess we could just go to like one of the because there is like British Air Force bases in Germany, so we'll just assume one's nearby. Yeah, so just rock up.
Like at some point, you can hit up an embassy if you really need to contact somebody and find a stash. Like you're a fucking secret agent. You need that stuff in Germany. You get that stuff. Like there's no big deal about it. You know exactly where to go, who to talk to, and within a half an hour, you have the party geared out and pretty much anything they could fucking want.
Yeah, fuck it, we'll do that. Yep.
So Kevlar vests, a full round of explosives, including plastic explosives and C4. And you've got Katana. Or Katana.
Grunt.
Oh
I know.
God.
It's okay. That's awesome. They're
Grunt.
pretty much the same thing.
You've got your Kevlar vest, right? You've also got like one of those badass fucking masks.
Oh, fuck yeah!
Right, with like the fucking skull painted on the front.
Okay, 'cause I was gonna ask if I could paint a skull on it. Okay,
Yeah, you got
cool.
the skull paint on the
Like
front.
on the party plane, there was gonna be like a skull on it, man.
You've got these things on your arms, like when you pull, right? They fucking right. You've got
I want to be in
those.
fucking riot gear.
You know exactly what I'm talking about because I know you saw Avengers 3. I mean Iron Man 4. I mean yeah.
Several movies.
Right.
Yes.
yeah. That's what I've got in my head.
All right. Grunt's having a moral dilemma about the party plane. Normally, I'd be down with bringing like strippers and your lumberjack dude back, but like the plane might crash, and I got an issue with being responsible for other people. So I don't think we can have strippers on this flight, but we could definitely have a lot of booze. I'm sorry, or at least maybe I don't know, watch a movie. I don't fucking know, but I don't think I can bring strippers on the plane this time. I can't be responsible for that, man. So maybe you should go say hey to your lumberjack guy. Wink, wink to Heidi. Maybe before we board the plane, wink, and I walk off.
What if he wants to come?
Hey, if but you don't lie. Don't lie to him.
I'll tell him where we're going.
Okay. We might. I just there's a graveyard of planes. I cannot be responsible if the plane crashes and nobody rescues them. That's a fate that I cannot.
No, I get it. You're
Yeah.
probably right.
How about a sniper rifle base? No, I like hitting people with my fucking guitar, man.
You have strange transitions, but I like it.
All right.
Did
I say that.
Heidi share with Grunt what was in those tubs?
Nope.
No.
Mm-mm.
Okay, that's so nasty.
Maybe we're better off leaving him here.
Still think you should go say not necessarily a goodbye, but a see you later, and I'll make sure he gets back home. I'm gonna I'll look to
If we don't do what
Travis.
we're trying to do, it's not going to matter anyway.
that's true. Can't bring strippers on a plane, man. I ain't sentencing nobody to death. How very
All right. So
unmetal.
do you want to
Me neither.
contact the unnamed lumberjack
It's
stripper, Heidi?
I would for 1 second. I would like to argue that a metalhead would absolutely not sentence people to their death if they knew they were going into a dangerous situation. The metalheads that I've met in mosh pits are extremely nice
That's true.
and extremely kind. And
Metalheads
so
tend to
I
get their
think-
aggression out through their music and have very little of it in real life. Like that's
Yeah.
That's
so
how
I'm
they go.
gonna argue that you guys don't know what metal is if you say I'm a poser. You guys don't know what the fuck you're talking about. All right, we're done.
You don't know
before it was
metal.
cool.
I think Heidi actually feels that she has a bigger fish to catch.
okay.
So the lumberjack is going to be old news to her.
All right. So everybody's gonna pile into the plane, and everybody's gonna
Yeah.
fly. No strippers this time. It's fairly somber. If not sober. It's a fairly somber flight.
I'm gonna try and drink myself out of it. I know it's not gonna work. Apparently vampirism comes with unfortunate side effects. But
I want to talk to Trevor, try to talk to Trevor. Because he's been not himself, and I tried one time with everybody else there, but I want to try to find Trevor alone and ask him what's going on.
I'm sitting in the bar on the party plane, so.
Okay. So I sit next to him. So, shit's not working like it used to, right?
Nope.
I'll also drink. Yeah, so I noticed. Look, I know I was kind of a bitch before, but it's just wondering if you wanted to talk about it.
Talking can't fix the past.
No, that's true, but neither does sitting in it alone.
Can't say it is alone. I still got some of them with me.
Oh, some of who?
Old friends. I owe a debt to. Won't be able to repay it.
What would you have to do to repay it? If you don't want to tell me who they are.
Well, I suppose I'd have to do the same thing our good friend Hitler did and start figuring out how to bring the dead back to life.
He was close, you know. We're going to where he is.
Yeah, and if I was just willing to take the dick of Satan right up my ass, I'd be able to bring them back to life too. It'd be great. We'd all have a great party.
Well, what's wrong with that?
I'm not sure whether to start with the dick in the ass part or the Satan part.
Well, okay. Not the dick in the ass part. And ignoring the Satan part. He was doing a thing.
So like the whole thing. So ignore like the whole thing.
No, I'm not saying the whole thing. I'm saying that resurrection is something that people have been after for since death was a thing. Forever.
I swear to God, if you're gonna try and do the ends justify the means thing for genocide, you're gonna need this drink more than I am.
That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying let's hijack the technology and try to bring people back to life rather than killing a bunch of folks.
You did come with the Satan small print, right? Like,
Well, you know.
no, I don't think that's a well situation. I'm pretty sure that's a problem. I mean, like, I'm not a religious guy, but I've seen evil, and last I checked, that was Hitler in a nutshell. Like they use the word literally Hitler for a reason, because it's literally Hitler.
Now, what he did, yeah, it didn't go the way it should have. You're right.
What? What do you? What?
I'm really not
Go
sure
the way
what he
it
did.
should have? Like he's what?
If you could have your friends back that you owed a debt to, wouldn't you want to?
Yeah, and there are some prices not worth paying, like the deaths of millions of people.
There's somebody with some sort of thing on in the background. Perhaps a humidifier or a small air conditioning unit.
That might be my fan, actually.
Yeah.
Not my fan, but my laptop. Yeah, it's dying. So I'll.
I agree with you. No, the deaths of millions of people is not worth one life. But if you could bring back millions,
don't tend to find that the world is a kind enough place where somehow killing one Hitler is going to bring us back millions of people. But hey, I also didn't expect to be able to sing the Power Rangers to bring the Sword of Michael to life. So the world's changing in new and inventive ways.
Just yeah. I'm sorry about your friends.
Yeah, so am I.
Giles, what are you doing on the plane?
I'm just gonna be sitting down on my own, somewhere quiet. I think just going through what little we know of Bermuda, seeing if I can find anything, like if there's any resources available. I'd imagine very limited. Just chilling with some music. Like, imagine Giles is kind of grown up somewhat on his own, so he enjoys, like, when he's like really getting down to it, he kind of enjoys some like quiet alone time stuff. So yeah.
So, as far as your resources and research go, your position in the British in the British agencies that you work for has afforded you some knowledge of the actual conspiracies that go on, just to keep the world a safe and functional place. For instance, we cover up the fact that we have no idea what's going in the Bermuda Triangle and that it is a weird place where technology malfunctions and shit just goes missing by presenting this fanciful and faked out rumor that the Bermuda Triangle is a place where technology goes awry and people goes missing, and we basically discredit it by framing it as being this ridiculous idea. And then we put out people to give idiots this theory, right? And then you see a very few select crazy fuckers all attached to this idea of the Bermuda Triangle, and everybody, the masses, just dismiss it. But you know that that's actually the case, and that's actually an active cover-up, feeding the crazies the stuff so that people will dismiss it as crazy. Because this is one of the only places on the entire globe that the Empire has no idea what's happening. And you're flying right into the belly of the beast.
Okay.
Grunt?
You got some sort of code red code?
It's just the mission, right? Like,
Yeah,
fuck
this
it.
is what you do.
Yeah.
Grunt.
I am shit-faced because there's no strippers. And I'm angry. But I couldn't do it. Let's see. I don't know what else I'd honestly be doing other than sitting at the... Probably, I mean, is this party plane big enough to where there's two bars, or will I sit at the same bar as those two? Because I might let them cool off. I was kind of like...
Fuck it, you got 3 bars. This is a fucking
Three?
party plane. This
Yeah.
place is what is your family name again?
Hawthorne?
Yeah, this is the fucking Hawthorne family. You have 3 bars on your party plane.
That's fantastic. Well... See, I'm not... That's the thing. Grunt really isn't a talker, and I'm just kind of sitting there in my own thoughts going, what the fuck have I gotten myself into at this point? I think that's really what's going on here. Just gonna... With my drink and just kind of sitting there thinking about shit. And what the fuck we're gonna do. Because we're flying into the goddamn Bermuda Triangle trying to fucking face Hitler right now, and I have to come to grips with that. This is not normal. This is not a normal adventure. I've seen some weird shit. This is the weirdest shit I've ever seen.
And when a metalhead says that this is the weirdest shit they've ever seen, you are headed into some weird shit. So,
like, all the shit I've seen has been fake. This is fucking real. This isn't supposed to be real. Any moment now, I'm gonna wake up from this shit and be like, what a fucking loot. What the fuck? Like,
okay.
Covered in beer.
On
and
that
shit.
note, right? The lights of the plane go out. The engines die and sputter. And then you wake up. all of you each, actually, in your own beds. At whatever place you consider home. At wherever you live. You open up your eyes and you look around this. That was a weird dream. You know how you can't remember all the details of your dream right after you have it? Right? You just remember the highlights. Fucking Hitler. What the fuck? I was a secret agent?
Literally Hitler.
Bloody Mary? What the? Really? You look over. It's a half-eaten pizza. Shouldn't do that before bed anymore. So, Grunt. You're at a friend's house. You don't really consider home much.
Yeah.
Some of the couch to crash on. You head over to the fridge. You open up. Right. You open up the fridge and you pull out a beer. Fuck it, beer for breakfast. Why not?
Fuck yeah, breakfast of champions.
Giles.
Also a piece of last night's pizza.
It's the
I
apartment.
imagine, yeah, the sort of maybe the penthouse in the middle of London somewhere. Yeah.
How's she doing, by the way?
How's she doing?
The wife.
Sleeping. Yeah. Good day. Wait, the what?
Try and not wake her up, the wife. And then, you know what? Actually, no, waking her up is a great idea. We should hit bed and breakfast.
That is a good idea.
So you head into the kitchen and you bust out the eggs, crack them open on the skittle, and get to work.
The
Heidi.
Skittle?
The skittle. Yeah, you heard me. Skillet.
Okay.
The skittle.
I thought maybe you were going for griddle.
Taste the eggs of the rainbow, bitch!
I did wonder if that was just a term I wasn't aware of. I was
No,
like, wait.
no. It's,
I'm
we
like, is
fucked
it a
up.
skillet griddle?
It's a
Does that
skillet.
thing exist?
I hope so. All right, Heidi. It's the dorm. It's the dorm. You sit up out of bed like, oh yeah, frat parties. Bad idea. Ooh.
So many man buns.
Oh man,
So
you got a
little
test
time.
today. Ah shit! You start scrambling around. You grab your books. You grab your bag. Throw them over the shoulder. Out you go, pajama pants and all. Fuck it. Right. Trevor,
Yeah.
you open your eyes. You got a drinking headache. That's not the weird part. As a matter of fact, none of this is weird. You sit up. You look around. You can hear the birds chirping and the rustling of leaves. You look up, and the sun coming down at you is like, ah, fuck. And, as you finally lower your hands and open your eyes, and your eyes start to adjust through the piercing headache.
Oh God.
You see the tombstone. R.I.P. Tracy Devlin. Letter unit well. Actually died. Throwing you off the explosive device that took her, the rest of her team with her. There are those tombstones there.
Oh, why did I drink here? Oh, why did I do that?
Your watch buzzes. Again. This is the snooze alarm. You look down at it. That's why you drank here. It's that day.
You'd think I'd be somewhere between remembering and forgetting it. Kind of caught between.
What do you do, Trevor?
Are there still like bottles around?
Yep, this is the one that you pour out for Tracy. It's the one to pour out for you. And the extras that you bring for you. Sometimes you share those with Tracy. And the other extras that you don't tell Tracy you brought. And the backup as well, in the car.
I'll grab one of the bottles, and I'll sit down and I'll lean against the stone. I'll put an arm around the stone, like I'm putting around her. I'll be like, you wouldn't believe the weirdest shit. Oh, that was weird.
You know, there's a moment in here, right? You could swear you could hear Tracy humming that damn song. That stupid little earworm that she's got. She just all the time. It was what she did when she was concentrating. She didn't realize she did it. She said it was a song she learned from her older brother before he went missing. And it's actually, it's eating your focus. Like you hear it, and at first you're like, yeah, brain, I get it, and then you realize it's not your brain. What is that? Who's Grunt?
Where is that coming from?
Shit.
Beer for breakfast.
And some of that leftover pizza.
That was
Breakfast
the
of
heaviest.
champions.
That was the most brutal dream.
What the fuck? I'm assuming. Okay, can I? Do I have my phone in? And I'm actually gonna like
You gave fun.
call. Oh, who did I call to get the plane in the first place? All prepped up and shit.
Oh yeah, you're
Because I need to. I gotta verify. Like I'm really doubting that like I was literally just sitting down saying, this has got to be a dream, and then something's just like this strikes me the wrong way, because this is not normally how my dreams go. This isn't how it goes. So it's usually like in the middle of something and I jolt out of bed versus
Yep.
So yeah, I'm gonna call the guy who was and I'm gonna actually like, dude, is my plane left the fucking landing? Like, what has happened over the past day?
So you're gonna call like the chauffeur that you talked to, your surrogate dad, basically.
Yeah.
He's the guy, the guy you promised a monster truck ride for his birthday, right? In that dream that you had. And he
Right.
picks
Oh,
up
I
and he's-
promised him about the monster truck too. You're
So
right.
You dial him, right? And you bring the phone to your ear, but the voice that comes from the phone isn't the one that you expect. It's multiples. Sounds very familiar. As a matter of fact, one of the voices from the dream. It's that triple-layered angelic voice that came from the golem, right? And you're like, "Yo, did my plane leave the landing yet?" Right? And the voice says, "Wake up, Grunt. You are the one. You are the speaker. You are the singer. Sing. Sing, that the Lord may hear you. Wake up, Grunt. Wake up." And all of a sudden, it snaps, and this time you're gonna fucking jolt out. The plane is currently like nosediving, right? All of the lights have gone out. Everybody else in the main hall where you are in the plane is fucking unconscious as the plane is fucking careening. You're not gonna be able to save the plane. You're gonna guess that the pilot is also out, but you know better than know this plane's gonna be able to pull out. All right.
Right.
And
No.
as you
At this
snap
point,
out, you can hear that angel's voice echoing in the back of your mind. Sing. What do you sing?
God is Dead by 9 Inch Nails, but I think that'd piss him off. So we're gonna go with No. I'll my parents probably took me to church.
Yep.
I remember a church song. I'll actually turn it into a metal remix of a church song, actually.
You grab your fucking guitar.
Yeah.
You start shredding, right? And let's say
it's not pretty.
On the spot you drop a metal shredding remix of Amazing Grace.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Amazing Grace.
Wake the fuck up now.
All right. So Trevor, what is that song? What is that? You snap to, the train is crashing, and there's Grunt fucking rocking the fuck out and pulsating this golden light, right? I'm gonna flip to Giles. Giles. Eggs. Everything went perfect. Hum a little ditty to yourself. You're humming along. That was not the right song, but whatever, we'll go with it, right?
Yeah. I was like,
And you've got the tray. You get the tray with the food, right? And you climb onto the bed and you put it down. Honey, wake up. Honey, wake up. And she's like she stirs. She sleeps like an angel. Absolutely beautiful, right? There's more than one reason you married her, right? And she stretches. She looks up at you slightly confused, like she's looking for the words. And when she finally finds the words, amazing, and you'll get knocked the fuck out of your dream. Boom! And Trevor is getting to his feet, right? And Grunt is rocking the fuck out. Heidi.
Yeah.
Running off the class. Oh shit, I'm late. You kick the door open, you slam it shut behind you, you flop down in the chair. And there is, you look up. Teacher at the head of the class. A little mustache. Right? There's
Yep.
not a single sound. He says, the wards have been breached. You will wait till they activate this spear. You will stop them. Now go! And he throws his hand forward and there's a wash of black energy. And you get thrown out of the dream and you see Grunt there waking everybody up with a fucking magical shredding solo.
I'm assuming there's parachutes enough for everybody on this plane.
It's your only way out. There's plenty.
Okay, because the pilot needs to get one. Is the pilot like out of the cockpit already, being like, "Oh fuck, what the hell?"
Pilot's already bailed. Like you can see the pilot
Okay,
off in the
good,
background. Like,
good, because I don't want my goddamn pilot dying because that's gonna be a shit ton of work.
you know, he's like floating away over the sky, like in a parachute. Like,
Okay, goodbye, sir. Thank God you got one. All right, let's go.
I'm gonna get.
There's parachutes. Yeah.
I'm gonna start getting parachutes for everyone else. Like I'm gonna throw my own on, like I've done it before.
Yeah, I'm gonna be like, have you guys jumped out of a plane before? Like, use the parachute, you know what you're doing?
Pull the cord. Go.
and Grunt is like, woo! Head first out of the plane, like.
I just strap the fucking guitar on my back and jump head first.
I'll put it on like I know what I'm doing, and then I'll actually stand next to the entrance like a paratrooper does, and I'll motion for Giles to go first.
Has Heidi gone yet?
I don't think so. Because I don't know what I'm doing.
You've been
I
given
know
a parachute, right?
I know them in theory. Yeah, I know how parachutes are supposed to work. I know how they did work, but I've never done it before. So
Right. Okay. So I'll strap her in. Like, you know, you do the straps.
right.
You pull the cord. Wait till you're far enough away from the plane. You don't want to hit the ground. Just, you know, jump out, pull the cord. We'll be low enough. It's fine.
Okay.
Before she has time to think about it, I'm like hustling her towards the door, like, because yeah. Just jump out. Count to
Just throw her.
3 and whew.
Count to 3 and bop, and he shoves her out.
Push her out on two just to fuck with her.
Oh,
Do you
my
actually say just count to 3
I
and
can
shove?
hear Heidi scream.
Yeah.
All
I
right.
can hear it from wherever I
You're
am.
like, 1, 2. You like push on 2.
All right, and
Entire time.
then Giles out the plane.
And then I'll jump. Yeah.
All right, I
will-
want everybody to roll me agility.
Oh God.
I want you to know that the image that I have in my head is, remember in Indiana Jones in the Temple of Doom when they jump out of the plane and they ride the raft down and the lady is screaming the entire fucking time?
I want you to know the moment that Giles
Alright,
pushes Heidi out the plane, like he starts standing up like he's gonna jump out, and then Trevor pushes him out.
This is great. I'm sorry, I missed what you said out of my excitement. You said roll.
Agility.
Agility.
What were you gonna say?
Oh, look at you.
What were you gonna say, Zhang?
I was just gonna say, before I jumped out, I wanted to turn and be like, because I pick up on the fact that he stood there like a serviceman, like, you know, he knows what he's doing. Because this has been sort of mentioned before, but Yeah, I just fucking get pushed out the plane. So
I think I just got vacuumed into the jet of the plane.
And there goes Trevor. Sorry, guys.
Small explosion.
The parachute's actually stuck on the plane. I'm going down with it. It's terrible. I rolled a 6.
All right. Here's what's gonna happen. Okay, you guys are fucking sailing out the fucking window, right? Out the door of the plane, right? Heidi is like, has no idea what she's doing. Grunt is like, I'm fucking Batman. What? Right? Trevor, you're like, yeah.
Pull the secondary cord. Pull the secondary.
Right, so you're like, there's chords, you can't figure out which chord. Whoop, no, I need that one on. Oh shit, right? Like, so you're just like falling, and you're like, fuck. Now Giles, right? Giles might as well be like with his legs crossed like this on the way down. Right,
floating in the air.
But like, you're just like, you've done this 100,000 times. Like, there's not even you're not even like tense. You're just like, yeah, okay, it's a parachute. This is what you do.
I pull one of the cords, bottles
look.
start falling out of it.
You can,
Oh shit! Put the backpack on.
That's not my real shoot!
all right, now, so Trevor, you rolled so low, right? And you are so drunk that you're like, and you open the backpack.
Oh shit!
All right. So there you are, fucking hurtling towards the ground. Grunt, what did you roll?
14. A 14.
All right. So there you are, hurtling towards the ground, Grunt. Right, and you can see that Trevor doesn't have a
Parachute.
He doesn't have a parachute, right? And you only know this because like a book goes whoosh, right past your head. Like, what the fuck? Oh my god.
To like get to him.
So
I don't know what I'm doing for the record.
So
I have
Trevor,
absolutely no fucking clue, and I'm following what I've seen in the
just
movies.
trying to go faster. Trevor, you can like turn yourself, right, so that you're flat, not head first, right? And we'll say that Grunt can catch up to you and just fucking.
Well, my intention was not to try and get Grunt to save me, but I was just laying down and started to take a drink because I figured this is going to be the last
This
drink.
is it.
So
Yeah, I'm
there
like,
he is, like, well, not how I thought I'd go out, right? And Grunt, you'll like grab him, yank the cord, and then just there'll be this jarring, like your arms almost dislocate because that's a full-grown fucking man. Whoa! And you'll start sailing off. Giles,
pretty strong.
you'll nail it. All right. Heidi, you got under a 15, right?
No, I got a 15.
Oh, you got a 15. All right. You will manage to stick the landing without getting the parachute caught on a tree. All right. You guys will all land roughly in the same area, okay? And you're gonna hit the ground, and as you stand up, like this is some like tropical fucking jungle of an island, right? Except for there are just this wreckage of biplanes and like the fucking old school World War II gunner ships and shit.
This
right?
is awesome.
They're fucking they're just like the tail end of one and like a wing of another, just like everywhere. It's jungle, tree, underbrush, right? Hot, humid, and just plane wreckage just scattered throughout the jungle as if it was a naturally occurring plant, right? And as everybody will fucking hit the ground and get the fucking parachutes off, and Trevor, you're like, oh, that hurt. Right? Like,
Sorry, brah. Better than being dead.
Giles, you will land as if you had been walking the whole time and adjust your tie as you like drop the parachute off, like your suit's not even fucking wrinkled, right? And you get the fucking do you have an automatic? Is it an assault rifle or a shotgun along with your fucking?
It was an assault rifle and
Okay, so you got the assault rifle and the fucking and the sword out. Now you know better than to trust this place. How do you turn the sword on? Actually, to find out what happens next before we turn this fucking sword on, it's top of the hour break, baby. Hold on, do not touch that dial. 3 to 5 minutes. All right, we'll be right back after these messages, which will be brought to you by somebody who's not me because I really have to pee.
Yes.